Welcome to Creamer Media's Resources Watch, a weekly video roundup of the events and people making and shaping the news in the mining industry. This week, tender for new modern cadastre system to be invited. Hot prices pervading commodities market, CRU tells Junior Indaba. And today's juniors targeting rich beyond mining value add of world's new critical metals. A tender for a new modern cadastre system to provide exploration information is expected to soon be invited.
The Department of Mineral Resources and Energy would invest in a new modern mining cadastral system. This new cadastral system will provide reliable information on precise locations of exploration and mining rights. It will be transparent and accessible to the public and, more importantly, investors. We know that recently, during the Parliamentary Portfolio Committee meeting that was held in March, the Minister committed that the department would ensure that such a system will be in place within 6 months.
Price hotness is pervading the commodities markets, says CRU senior analyst Claire Hanna.
One of the questions I was asked to answer today was what's hot and what's not? Well, today almost everything is hot. Overall prices are very high. And actually some, when you look at them, are incredibly high compared to both not just last year, but to historical levels. And when you look particularly at steel products and products going into steel supply chains, we've seen some really, really high prices. This is looking at the growth from January 2020 right through to now.
Junior miners of the world's new critical metals are targeting the rich value-add opportunity well beyond taking the ore out of the ground and shipping out concentrate, the Junior Indaba heard.
I think the big question in all of this for us as mining companies is, number one, which commodities are we going to focus on? But I think, number two, there's also an interesting theme emerging, which is around how much of that value chain within the metal space do we participate in. The one challenge I do see, though, which I do want to mention, is around the fact that ultimately these metals are going to require primary processing infrastructure at some point. If you think about the kind of demand increases we're talking about, even whether we're talking vanadium or we're talking nickel or we're talking lithium, you're going to need primary processing infrastructure. And one point I would make is that, you know, the old paradigm of digging up this material and sending it off to China for processing, metallurgical processing, I think we need to turn it on its head. But this is much more, I think, a challenge for policymakers and governments to ensure that we can capture those economics locally and establish, you know, beneficiation plays. And the more you've got that, I think the more of that value chain opportunity you can capture. And I think that will in turn open up opportunities for junior miners.
For mining news as it breaks, stay logged onto miningweekly.com and register for our free daily newsletter.